Jey Uso fans are in for a treat because he has pitched an incredible idea for his WWE character. And in this video, I'll break down exactly what that idea is, how it came about, and why it's something WWE officials and Triple H need to implement soon. Jey Uso is the guy, and the quicker WWE realizes that, the better it will be for him and his ever-growing fan base. Jey Uso had a breakout year in 2023, and in 2024, he capitalized on that momentum even more. He has shared the ring with some of the biggest names WWE has under contract, and on Monday Night Raw, Jey showed WWE brass, as well as the fans, that if you believe in him, he'll deliver. He's proven that when given the ball, he's more than capable of making things happen. That's the magic of Jey Uso. As part of a tag team, he grew up in front of our eyes, but as a single star, he might be even better, and that's a remarkable feat on its own. While Jey Uso has achieved tremendous success with his brother Jimmy as part of the Usos, he's also excelled on his own. The only downside? When it comes to big singles matches, Jey hasn't been able to get over the final hurdle. For instance, most recently, he's been feuding with Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship, and they had a big match on Monday Night Raw. However, there's a flaw in Jey Uso's current trajectory, one that could be fixed by the idea he's come up with for his character. Fans are going to love it. Jey was thrust into the spotlight during the pandemic, feuding with Roman Reigns. WWE gave him the opportunity to shine as main event Jey Uso, and he absolutely crushed it. He let the world know that if you give him a shot, he's going to make the most of it, and he'll do it in a way that's impressive and newsworthy. He did just that during his feud with Roman, and he's been doing it throughout 2024. But while his booking has been mostly positive, there's been some drawbacks. Yes, WWE consistently features Jey on TV, and yes, he's consistently winning matches. But there's a disconnect. WWE has placed him in romantic storylines with Rhea Ripley, and while he's had title matches, he's struggled to cross that final hurdle. We've seen it against Gunther for the IC title earlier this year and against Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship at Backlash. Yet, things might be changing. Jey Uso and Sami Zayn shared unforgettable moments together during their time in the Bloodline. When Sami eventually turned on the Bloodline and aligned with Kevin Owens, it created one of the most compelling storylines of the year. Recently, though, Sami and Jey reunited on Monday Night Raw, teasing a potential alliance. They even defeated the World Tag Team Champions, Finn Balor and J.D. McDonough, on the July 22nd episode of Raw. Although they've since gone in separate directions, this could be the start of something special. Jey Uso has been embroiled in a feud with Braun Breaker for the IC title, and Sami Zayn is slated to challenge Gunther for the World Heavyweight title at Bad Blood. However, with both men occupied, the idea of a Sami and Jey tag team might be exactly what WWE needs right now. Sami isn't beating Gunther for the world title, and Jey may need a fresh direction after his IC title feud. In an interview with Alistair McGeorge from Metro, Jey Uso spoke about his time working with Sami Zayn, reflecting on how much he enjoyed their chemistry. He shared, "It's beautiful, man. It's interesting because we hated each other on screen, but we really loved each other backstage. It came across on TV so naturally, and I want to explore that further. I would love to go full-blown as a tag team with Sami Zayn and see how that works out. Working with him was one of the best times of my career." Jey's comments got people talking, including me. What if, instead of reuniting with his brother Jimmy, Jey's next chapter involves tagging with Sami Zayn? We all know that Jimmy will return to align with Roman Reigns and the new Bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa and Tonga. Many fans, myself included, assumed that Jey would return to the Bloodline as well, and that they'd either split the Usos or continue their dominance. But what if WWE went in a different direction? What if, instead of getting back into the Bloodline, Jey aligns with Sami Zayn, not just during this feud but long-term as a tag team? There's been valid criticism about whether WWE sees Jey Uso as a main eventer. If they don't view Sami in that way either, why not put them together? Both are incredibly popular, and pairing two of WWE's most beloved stars would create endless booking possibilities, feuds, rivalries, championships, you name it. WWE could elevate the tag team division by pairing Jey and Sami together. Right now, Braun Breaker holds the IC title, having won it from Sami Zayn at SummerSlam, and he's not losing that belt anytime soon. Gunther also won his title at SummerSlam, and he's not dropping it anytime soon either. So, what do you do with guys like Jey and Sami, who are popular but without titles? Simple, pair them up and go after the tag team titles. Right now, the Judgment Day is making the tag belts look like an afterthought. If WWE gave those titles to Jey and Sami, it would breathe new life into them, just as they've done with the IC and US titles. Under Triple H's booking philosophy, the focus has been on restoring the prestige of championships, and a tag team run with Jey and Sami could continue that trend. Imagine the possibilities. You could have them dethrone the Judgment Day and then feud with teams like Imperium or the Viking Raiders. It would give both Jey and Sami meaningful storylines and allow WWE to capitalize on their popularity. While WWE might not see either Jey or Sami as main eventers right now, putting them in a tag team together could be a short-term solution that helps both guys remain relevant while also boosting the tag division. It's an idea that could work for a few months, and I'd be on board with that. Ultimately, though, we'll have to wait and see what WWE decides to do. I'd love to know what you all think about this potential Jey Uso and Sami Zayn tag team. Do you think WWE should pull the trigger on it? Do you think it would work? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Otis presently leads the remainder of the Alpha Academy, but he initially rose to prominence when he was paired with Mandy Rose. Together, the odd couple captured the hearts of the WWE Universe and even overcame the combined efforts of Dolph Ziggler and Sonya Deville, until their parting during the 2020 WWE Draft. The WWE star recently spoke on Insight with Chris Van Vliet about his pairing with Rose, and revealed that the storyline was pitched by Rose to Vince McMahon. Otis claimed that Rose's conversation with McMahon went well and that it was something that she felt the two of them needed to do. He additionally described every day of the storyline as a test and revealed that there were never any pre-shoots. It was always live because somebody would mess up, and she's just got to be ready. I'm sweating terribly because I got to get a hold of a cake, and the box was so uncertain that I was like, this thing falls during a live shot. I don't know what to do, he recalled. Otis also praised Ziggler for their WrestleMania match, noting that it was his first ever singles match. I wish it was better, just that time, but, times being the times. The Alpha Academy star also noted how Google searches eventually started claiming that they were married in real life after he began to consistently post on her Instagram posts. He found it funny, so he kept posting on her Instagram.